screen share. We are live on YouTube and I'm bringing up audio now.
Okay.
There you go.
Hello, and welcome to the Willamina Library Board meeting for March 17th, 2026. It is just after 6 p.m. And we are called to order. And I can confirm that we're being recorded. Do we need to do anything about that message about the voice quality being poor? I've seen that a bunch of times, but it doesn't seem like there's anything we can do about it.
Not much we can do about it. The sound sounds great when I listen to it.
Okay.
So far, and nobody who's been online has said much about the voice quality yet.
It's been fine.
It's been good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Then we can start with our roll call. Tyler Crook, here. Kipola Napoleon.
Here.
Emily Sims.
Here.
Chris Darr.
Here.
Rebecca Rice.
Here.
Lainey Sotwell.
Here.
Robin Onstad.
Here.
Mayor Vicky Hernandez. Gone. Sarah Frost.
I'm here.
Katie Whistler.
Here.
Pamela. Gone. Okay. Are there any changes to tonight's agenda? No?
No.
Okay. Then, are there any further corrections? Are there any corrections to last month's minutes? And since there are no further corrections, the minutes stand approved as read. We have no presentations tonight, so we can start with our regular agenda. Sarah, 2025-2026 policy work updates.
So last month we discussed the Hillsborough Libraries rules for use or of use, depending on who you're talking to at any given time. So I'm just looking for feedback. I'll be really honest. I just started looking at those last week and started kind of compiling and drafting up Willamina's draft. So I'll buy you guys all another month. And if you want to email me directly any feedback that you guys have, if there's things that you like in that policy or things that you have questions about in that policy or questions you don't like in the policy. There are quite a few changes that do need to be made to make it relevant to our library. But I will make a note actually right now before I leave on vacation this week. I will resend out that policy, Hillsborough. I am not here right now, and invite you guys to submit any feedback that you have, and that'll also buy me some time to continue to draft, and hopefully next month at the April meeting we'll have a draft to review, not necessarily approve, but at least to review.
What, are there any changes you could tell us about now? Are they all just like changing Hillsborough to Willamina and stuff like that?
Yeah, and deleting things that aren't relevant, and I'll have to go through and of course change charter codes and ordinance codes or any other things that are in there, and then some things seemed repetitive, so I was trying to get rid of things that just sounded like they didn't need to be said, because again, like the board's discussed before, we need something that's not intimidating to read, right? When we're presenting policy that we need people to be able to read. So if anybody has feedback on that too, when I submit the draft, how to clean it up to make it so that when we're actually saying, look, you can't do this, it's not like I'm giving them a 5-page document. So, yes.
Very cool.
Just this won't be 5-page document.
But right, and that's, it is, it really is, and I don't know as though that's necessary for our space.
I think like just the bullet points, and then if you have like a actual copy that goes through the bullet points, if they're like, well, what does that mean? Then you could hand it to them. But like just having the bullet points there, I think sounds pretty clear and self-explanatory.
That's good feedback. Probably what I'll do is like I did with the rules of pets in the library, where I created that Q&A document maybe I'll do a separate one that's like an addendum, that's really easy for people to see
Yeah.
the things versus all the policy work that's behind it. Sweet,
Cool.
that's all.
And same deal with collection development, nothing really new on that.
I really need to revisit that. I know we had some work done on it and I just haven't pulled it up again. I have a goal to get these drafts to you guys by the end of the library board year. Because it would be really nice to be able to present these next library board year and get these two along with the two we just approved, the computer and pets, all to legal in one bundle, cause it saves us money that way. And then get them through city council next board year.
Cool. Alright, then we can move on to our reports. Library director report.
I did provide the monthly report, which has cute little photos in it from the murder mystery. This is again the report that goes to the city council, and let's see. I was not in attendance at the March city council meeting, so they did get this report in lieu of me in attendance. As far as that goes, I also did provide each of you with, not in your packet, but on the side, the April program calendar. We have some changes to it. So the Makerspace Lab Day, where I was doing Tinkercad with the kiddos, I still have 2 kiddos signed up and potentially 3 more kiddos who would like to sign up. But I think some of the kids are having a hard time getting here at the correct time slot because they do sports and things like that. So I'm just leaving it open on that Saturday during our time that we're open, 10 to 3, and the kids can drop in. And then I can set them up to do Tinkercad or help them with it or whatever, especially since they're all at different progress levels, and kind of give them the day to have the space if they want it. And then we've moved our astronomy club from Thursday to Saturday, because as the weather's getting nicer, if there's an opportunity to do stargazing after the club meeting, it makes more sense to do it on a Saturday than a Thursday for club members. We have a new program series we're offering. Trash gardening for all ages, and that is a 3-part series put together by some amazing volunteers who are very passionate about gardening and utilizing our space to share what they know. And so Saturday, April 4th, and we separate it into like teens and adults get kind of a little course, and then the kids have a whole activity thing that they get to do. So April 4th, April 18th, and to May 16th. And we have a couple who's interested in running Dungeons and Dragons here in our space, and they'll have an interest session drop in on April 23rd, and then it's not library led, it's them led, so it's more of like giving them the space to use our space, but they're also asking us to help them recruit 4 players so that they can start a fresh campaign. So we will assist in that and then give them this space from 4 to 8 as a chunk of time, and support that additional program happening in our space. Because we've had people ask about Dungeons and Dragons. We've never had the capacity, nor will we ever, to have a staff-led Dungeons and Dragons. So now that we have people interested and wanting to run a campaign, we'll just
And this
utilize
is
that.
this is an adult club.
Adult-only program.
I have something.
Okay, that would be great. Yeah, they're really looking. They've always done like small family ones, but they have kids, and so it's interrupted gameplay. So this gives them the space to kind of do adults only and meet some new players, and yeah. So we're excited about having that and giving that option up for people once again. So that's what I have for you, I think.
And if you missed it, you're gonna show the new
Yes.
paper?
And this is probably more of Kate Pola's share, but there's the front page of the News Register where the murder mystery is. And it is a nice lengthy article, and it will go up on our wall of fame, once I rearrange some things. I gotta start going up. And we'll get it up there if you guys wanna take a look at it. And Janos also did a very nice article, in the bulletin board, which we have a copy of too, if anybody wants to see it. And then also, I should mention that Katie and Bethany, the week of April 6th, will be taking their parent education facilitators class. So we'll have kind of a tight week that week, scheduling wise, but we're really excited to, luckily the city, I was able to use my budget to pay for one of them, and LOL paid for the other one to be able to attend.
Is that
the
held
class.
here, is it online?
It's
or-
an online
Okay.
course, but it's Monday through Friday,
Right.
11 to 1, like so smack dab in the middle of the day,
Yeah.
so. I can see why they have a hard time getting facilitators for this thing, so.
Yeah.
So, I think that's it. Unless anyone has questions.
No, it was very, very exciting to see that in the paper though.
It's beautiful.
All right. Library board member reports, chair report. I don't have much to report. I'm still sort of trying to find a second cartoonist to be here for Free Comic Book Day. I guess I'm slowed down because I don't wanna email a bunch of people and then have them all say yes. So I have to email one person and then wait, and then if they don't reply, I can be like, okay, well, now I can do the next person. So hopefully we'll get someone very soon though. Yeah, I think that's all I got. LOL report.
Okay, well, as you saw, we made the front page of the News Register for the murder mystery. It was a lot of fun having Rachel Thompson come out on Friday night. As we kind of discussed prior to the board meeting, the Friday participants were very involved with everyone in a big capacity, a very verbal capacity, to where she was walking around with a big smile on her face, taking all these photos. She only wanted to come for 20 minutes, and she stayed for the whole event. And I had an email from Emily Bonsent, who is the journalist attached to our article, and she said the whole staff is fighting over who will get to cover our event next year, and or fight tooth and nail for a ticket. So. Yes, we might
very
have
kind.
even more sales next year.
They should be both, they should.
Next year we should have a special edition of the News Register.
Goals, goals.
The murder's published in the News Register the week before.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's chilling. And Sarah bumped into Rachel too, who said that she wants to dress up next year in whatever theme we're doing, so it was a lot of fun, both nights. Very different crowds, but both nights were a ton of fun. We were able to, after expenses, raise $3,500 for the library, so,
Very nice.
yeah. And the great write-up in the bulletin board, if you didn't catch it, Janos caught amazing photos, so if you didn't see it online, go to West Valley Engraving, I think it's right there. West Valley Engraving and Imaging on Facebook, and you can see every
Oh
photo
my
Yeah.
gosh.
He published it.
from each night.
Amazing.
I mean, and he took like 1,600 photos the first night, I know, but I don't know how many he took the second night. So for him to go through that and put that out there for us, super incredible.
I would like to propose that we get those put into like a photo book, that we could have a physical book for remembrance and not just on the internet all the time or on our phones. I just love.
Having one that we could get a print on demand book, so something that could shelve would be really cute.
The next
hardcover.
chore list, I was telling Kippa, is to pull them off and into our own drives. So I mean, if
Yeah.
anybody has some extra time and doesn't come see me, I'll set you up, you could do that. Cause it is very time consuming downloading every single photo, and I just now got the photo booth photos done and downloaded to a drive, so looking for volunteer hours,
But
baby.
it's super easy to put them into a photo book. I
Yeah.
do that with my travels all the
Yeah.
time, and
So
I
many
think it'd be
services
so worth
to do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we could
I like
consider doing it from last year's
Yeah.
as well, those are already downloaded into our LOL folder.
Part of our
We do,
history.
yeah, we do have a Love Our Library Photos album, so in our drive, so then we can.
Someday you're gonna have to show me that, cause I'll have pictures to put in there.
Oh, great,
And I love them.
I love that idea, though, our little murder mystery bookshelf, shelf.
ooh, that would be cool,
An enticement for people to come to the next one.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've heard a lot about the adult stuff, but there was a kids one too. How did that go?
Yes, I was not here, so let's pass that over to Katie.
I think it went really well. The kids were very engaged in it. They had a great time. Actually, it was really great because we had a couple of our teen volunteers came in to help, and I think arguably they might have even had a better time than the kids. They were really getting into the character, and I think it went well. We had one kid that told us beforehand that he wasn't gonna come, and then one kid that didn't show up on the day of. We had to throw one of our volunteers kind of into the thick of it and be like, here, you have a character now, but she really stepped up and did a great job, and I think the kids loved it. They had a great time. My 10-year-old, he's like kind of slightly on the spectrum, and he was a little bit nervous about coming. And but we hadn't even left the building yet, and he's like, can I sign up for next year? So it was a lot of fun, a lot of engagement. Definitely am glad that we did a kids event.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Kudos to you for
Yes.
willing to
Thank you.
Yeah, my kiddos definitely had a wonderful time. I got to come and see the awards at the end, but I was pre-prepping for night 2.
I'm glad your
And
kids
this-
enjoyed it. I was a little worried about your son.
He was a little dramatic about the shakedown that he
Yeah.
received, but yeah, they were trying to lift his body when he was fake dead on the ground, so, yeah, he got a little manhandled, but.
He made the mistake of telling everyone where his money was.
Yes, he did. He put it in a wallet in his back pocket.
That's
I mean,
learned French.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, they had a great time. Thank you, Katie, for doing that. And this warrior worked both nights with us too, in addition to running the kids' murder mystery.
It was a lot of fun.
So they manhandled him while he was dead for the money?
Yes, I had to step in.
That's why we need the library rules of use policy. Put a bullet like that.
The whole reason why, really.
Rules of use for the murder mysteries, just them alone.
Right.
Our next fundraising meeting, sorry, I'll move on if anyone has anything else with that.
I do have one other thing to say about that. John Stanislaw from the Rotary was so impressed, he's stealing our idea. He desperately wants for the Rotary to put one on in the summertime. He said they'd never compete time-wise, but they would wanna do one, and a larger one, if possible. So just be aware that this is gone viral.
You know, every time.
Sometimes a short turnaround for it.
Yeah.
It might be a next summertime deal.
He was going to every Rotary member and telling him his story.
Oh.
And pitching the idea, cause some of them were a little iffy about the idea. I didn't say anything, cause I kept thinking, this is a library thing.
I'll express how much
Honestly.
work goes into
Oh, I
this.
did.
Yeah, and they like to
That's
get
not
that.
such
I mean, sometimes, I mean, that increases the interest. I mean, by having the same one,
Yeah.
it, you know, that,
It can.
I mean, it has the potential of
Well, he
increasing.
kept saying, well, there are only about 6 volunteers that were there doing it. I said, wait a minute. There were days and days and meetings ahead of time to organize
Yeah.
this. It's not to just show up and be there to bartend.
And now that you know how to do it, you'll probably be the top
Oh, no.
volunteer for
She said she'd get her back. Why?
I'll follow up with them, I've got an email to
Yeah.
send out to them already to invite them to the next fundraising committee meeting anyways.
Yeah.
So because it is still a good opportunity, I feel like, to collaborate with the Rotary, but I'd be happy to connect with them and help provide some feedback.
Yeah.
They could afford one of the more expensive games for larger groups.
Yeah, and the commercial license that goes into it too, because I just want, I would hope as a good community partner, we helped paint what that picture looks like for them and why we do the route that we do for our library space.
Yeah. And so as Sarah mentioned, we will be inviting the sponsors and donors to our next fundraising committee meeting to thank them and give them a results breakdown. We should also have results we will have results from our survey, depending how many folks take it. I'll be getting that out this week.
And is that meeting on the 11th?
Yes, April 11th at 3 p.m. Real quick, I'll just let you know, grants breakdown for LOL, we received the Yamhill Community Coalition, or YCCC grant. No, is that Community Care Coalition? I think so.
Yes.
We received that for comic book workshops, and Garrett Lay will be coming back and doing a series of 6, is that right? Or 7?
7.
7 is what we're shooting for.
7 workshops with the kiddos.
Yeah, but I still haven't actually heard about, I should have mentioned this under my free comic book day stuff, that Garrett Lay may have a scheduling conflict on free comic book day, so that's still sort of up in the air, but all the other days are good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then a rural library grant through Roundhouse Foundation. We also received that grant, and we will be getting book repair equipment ordered. We are still waiting on the Oregon Community Foundation for $15,000 towards operating costs, general operating costs. And we are still waiting for the Dollar General Summer Reading Grant. Both decisions on those will be made in May. Bottle Drop Match, Earth Week Give will be happening April 15th through the 26th. So save your bottles and cans for us for that 20% match, but please don't bring them here yet. And we will appreciate that very much. We have blue bags here all the time for anyone who would like them. Thank you all. Any questions? Sorry, it was much more than 3 minutes. You're welcome.
You are on the agenda though. That's.
Oh, I can talk less then.
Alright, yeah, you're next on
darn
deck. What do we got?
It's that time. Okay, so, oh no, I'm raising, no. So the beginning of March was Read Across America Week. So I turned our library into the book tasting cafe, and we decorated with coffee drinks and danishes, and we did a today's special board, and then we did little menus of now serving, what was it? Mystery with a side of humor, and adventure with a side of horror, and historical fiction with a side of sci-fi. And what I did is I got 3 little bookcases and put those books in with each other so they could come up, and they were only allowed to check out of 3 bookcase sections. They couldn't check out anything they usually check in the library because they had to taste new genres. So it was really fun, and the kids are like, this only has to happen all week, right? Because it's so hard to get them away from graphic novels, and we're like, nobody can go into nonfiction, no nonfiction today. So they did actually really well. I was pretty surprised, and there was a lot of kids grabbing the mysteries and then the joke books and stuff, and they didn't really know what historical fiction and sci-fi and all that stuff was. So it was a lot of fun, and they had a lot of fun with it. At least I thought so, and it was fun to do. So then, last Wednesday, we started our book fair for spring, of course, which goes through the night of Carnival, which is tomorrow night. So, and then we get to pack it all up before spring break and send it home. So we're doing pretty good. We're really up right where our numbers are. We sell a lot, so they keep sending us more. And I just figured out the more you sell, the more books they send you to sell, so it's a lot more stuff to put out for everybody. And I was like, we used to get 6 to 7 cases, and now we get 9, and one of them's a double case. I'm like, what were we thinking? We should go back to selling a little bit. But we're off to a really good start, so.
That's the
really
Scholastic Book Fair and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good about it, so. But, you know, day 5, you're like, but that pays for, we buy, books from it too, and then that also goes to the last blast for the bouncy houses too, so it's kind of been a fun thing to do.
And it's tomorrow night through Carnival night?
Yep, through Carnival night, so tomorrow's the last day, but it'll go through Carnival and then it'll be done.
And how does it work at the school? Is it kindergarten through 12th grade books, or is it
Yes.
a certain age?
It's kindergarten through 12, yeah, cause they have like 4th and 5th and up books, and we put them kind of over in a different section, although the littles can walk over there too. We just say you can't have that, Five Nights at Freddy book unless your parent's with you, so. I know. there's so much other stuff than books that they send with that you end up selling so much, you know, pens and notebooks, which I'm okay with pens and notebooks, cause I like writers and drawers, but to all the other, you know, how many erasers can you need in the shape of a teddy bear, or, you know. Whatever page that's fine. So, one more day, so your kids have one more day. No, I'm just kidding.
I forgot it was the book fair this week. I'm like, oh no, I should do that tomorrow.
Or bring them during the carnival, that's fine too, it's
That's
just
true.
really busy. And of course, I got the scanner that didn't work. And so they finally, today, this afternoon, the one that I could have been using for a whole week showed up. So I was like, the carnival night, I was just gonna die if I'm standing there doing this, excuse me. Well, she's going ding, ding, ding with her, so thank goodness. So it'll be a nice end of the book fair day. But come one, come all, cause I decorated the board, that's what it says, come one, come all.
All right, and Mayor Hernandez is not with us tonight, so we'll skip that. Is there any public input? Once again, we are without the public. So that. Program calendars. Do you wanna go over that, Sarah? We went over a lot of it already.
Yeah, so library board meeting tonight. It says I'm on vacation next week, but really I'm starting on Saturday. So I'll be out, and I'm going out. I'm leaving my devices behind. Dun dun dun. Although there is one little work thing that will happen next week, but it's a fun little work thing that we'll tell you guys all about when we get back next month. Let's see, facilitator training for these cool cats. Our next outreach, oh my gosh, you guys have been doing so much outreach. Bethany and Katie went to the school, to middle and high school, I guess, a literacy event. Had about 40 visits to their table. I went to Science Fest at Carleton Observatory, and they clocked 447 people who came through that event. Ethan went with me to that. And then Bethany and Katie again went to Sheridan All Prep Academy for their very first Dr. Seuss literacy event, and a smaller group. Would you guys get about 20 visitors?
I think there was about 20 to 30, but I'm gonna say probably a solid 3/4 of the people that came in actually came to our table, so.
Which is even better.
Yeah.
And then on April 25th, I'll send those two again to the Polk County Fairgrounds for Family Community Outreach Fam Jam with Polk County, which is geared towards the littler kids, so like our early literacy adventures program type stuff. And then free comic book day, you guys, is coming up so fast. And then we dive right into summer stuff, so I've got to get the things together so I can email the school and be like, who wants to go down for field trips? But yeah, we've got so many amazing series, including a very new book cover art series coming this summer, you guys. So more to come on that as well. And then this group meets again April, May, June, so 3 more meetings, and then you guys have a 2-month break, so. Dun dun dun.
If I remember to come, it might be 3 months, right?
Wait a second.
All right. Well, we did a really great job. I'm very proud of all of us. And we are adjourned
Nice.
at 6:30.
Where's my button?
Could I see
Good night, everyone.
bulletin?
Yes.
I have it on my phone, what is this?
Got a little squash, but I have another.